In problem 9, you're out in the woods and you're hiking and you're following very specific directions to get your way back, to find your way back to camp. And so we're going to call east I hat, and we're going to call north J hat. Now, when I was a scout, a new scout, our Eagle Scouts took us out on a long hike and gave us all these directions with lots of go this way, go that way, go this far, turn this many degrees to get back to camp. But I was a country boy as a kid and grew up in the woods, and I looked at them and said, but camp is on the other side of the hill. And they're like, no, you got to follow the directions or you'll get lost. I'm like, but camp is on the other side of the hill. Now, we'd hike 2 or 3 miles, but I knew where I was. Camp was on the other side of the hill. I told the rest of the troop, you guys follow the directions, I'm going to camp. And I was sitting there next to the fire, having fun with the fire when they got back. All right, so here we have this problem. First, we're going to go 272 meters east. 272 meters I hat. And then we're going to turn 55.3 degrees to the north of east to travel another 365 meters. Well, what does that mean? So we got 365 meters, but we've got to go at an angle 55.3 degrees to the north of that. Well, to break it down quite simply, cosine of 55.3 degrees is our I hat, and sine of 55.3 degrees is our J hat. So this is step 1. This is step 2. And then you turn north, the last step, right? I'll call this R1, R2. See if I can make this a better 6 while I'm at it. Okay. R3 is straight north, 319 meters J hat. So all you have to do is calculate these, multiply that through, you add up all the I pieces, you add up all the J pieces, that gives you your final vector R, which is R1 plus R2 plus R3. It's going to have 2 components, right? It's going to have an RX I hat, and it's going to have an RY, J hat. It's going to have an X component and a Y component. The question is, how far are you from where you started? Well, that is just the magnitude of R, which is Rx squared plus Ry squared quantity square root. And that's it for this problem. All right? The biggest thing is understanding, how do I make this step where I break it down into its 2 components? I'm going 55.3 degrees to the north of east. So here's east, and I'm turning 55.3 degrees towards the north from east. All right, let me write this over here. So here's east, my I hat direction, and I'm turning 55.3 degrees towards the north of east. Okay, and that's it for this problem. Good luck.